Time is running out for the Texas Senate to pass a GOP-packed bill ending in-state tuition for illegal aliens. This is Friday, May 23rd, 2025.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State, the Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Welcome into Friday. Thanks for starting the end of the week with the Texas Minute. A near-total ban on THC products in Texas is one step closer to being in effect. More on that story coming up. Texas A&M led the Southeastern Conference in coaching buyouts in the fiscal year 2024. That's according to data obtained through a series of public information requests. In total, Texas A&M paid former coaches $27.5 million in buyouts. The main driver was a $19.2 million payment to former football coach Jimbo Fisher, who you'll remember was fired in November 2023 after a 45-25 record over 6 seasons. Fisher will receive $7.2 million annually through 2031 from A&M, with the payments topping a total of $75 million. Texas A&M has said that no taxpayer money was used to pay those buyouts. Well, my fellow Aggies had said that Jimbo Fisher would have us leading the SEC in football. I guess we just didn't realize it would be in coach payoffs. No longer will Texans be allowed to use Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program benefits to purchase soft drinks. That's because of legislation that originated in the Senate has now moved out of the Texas House. The Senate's version of the measure also prohibited SNAP benefits from being used to purchase candy, cookies, potato chips, corn chips, and energy drinks, but the House Human Services Committee removed those restrictions. Last week, Governor Greg Abbott sent a formal request for a waiver to the U.S. Secretary of Agriculture Brooke Rollins, asking that Texas be able to prohibit the use of SNAP benefits to purchase sweetened drinks and candy. A top immigration reform bill backed by the Republican Party of Texas is at risk of dying in the Senate, despite sitting on the chamber's intent calendar for nearly a week. Texas's public colleges and universities offer a reduced tuition rate to students who reside in the state, with taxpayers subsidizing the difference. Back in 2001, then-Governor Rick Perry signed into law legislation allowing illegal aliens living in Texas to qualify for that in-state tuition. There are currently more than 59,000 illegal aliens enrolled in colleges and universities across the state. The Texas Minute will be right back.
Why get your news from people who don't share your values? Get news stories from Texas Scorecard. We provide real news for real Texans. Go to TexasScorecard.com today.
After hours of debate this week, the Texas House has approved Senate Bill 3. This is legislation that aims to effectively ban the sale of THC-infused products and shut down the growing number of shops selling them across the state. Senate Bill 3 has been a top priority of Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick. He's called the rapid expansion of more than 8,000 THC retailers across Texas a, quote, backdoor marijuana legalization effort driven by legal loopholes. The original Senate version was intended to prohibit THC product sales, shutter existing smoke shops, and prevent new ones from opening. But when it got to the House, SB 3 was turned into a regulatory measure instead. But action on the House floor, led by Republican Tom Oliverson of Cypress, restored the Senate's original language. Oliverson pointed to a significant rise in poison control calls and hospital visits that are linked to synthetic THC, particularly among children, citing data from the Texas Poison Control Network, Cook Children's Hospital, and UT Houston. Oliverson said the 2019 law legalizing hemp in Texas was never meant to greenlight potent THC derivatives. You can find details on all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Adam Kahn, Addie Hovland, and Brandon Waltons. Nick Shepard produces the podcast and gets it delivered to your ears. If you enjoyed the Texas Minute, please give us a rating and leave a review. Believe it or not, this is the easiest way to help others find the show. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Have a great weekend.